Amen. Throughout this stewardship season, we have had the opportunity to hear a bit of the stories of faith from various members of our congregation. And this morning, we are blessed to hear from Michelle and John Hoffman.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If you don't already know us, my name is John Hoffman, and I'm here with my wife, Michelle. We live right here in Fort Mill with our two children, Caroline and Lily, who are both with us in the sanctuary today. We moved to Fort Mill in 2017 after completely outgrowing our first home in Charlotte. When Dr. Risch asked us to speak about stewardship and stepping up and stepping out, we both felt individually compelled to share our life experience and faith, how it's been tested, and how on more than one occasion we've had to take the initiative to step up for ourselves, for our marriage, and for our children. As many of you can relate, the journey through college, early adulthood, a long-distance relationship, marriage, different jobs, layoffs, children, and being stuck in a home that is in the dreaded term negative equity as a result of the 2008 recession presented its fair share of challenges. I also admit there were many distractions over the years that resulted in, let's just say, we weren't necessarily growing in the faith during those periods. However, regardless of circumstances, each time we found ourselves off in the wilderness, we were somehow able to find the strength to step up and do what we knew was right for ourselves, our marriage, and for our children. And I know that was the result of both being brought up in strong Christian homes and also with good values in churches that supported us during those important childhood and teenage years. Now, growing up Baptist and Methodist homes, we have certainly traded our barbs over the years on hot topics such as dunking versus sprinkling, how violent youth church league games got, and how her church even started at 10:55 just to get a 5-minute jump start on the Baptists. However, those silly but also serious subjects were what led us to becoming Presbyterians, and what Michelle is about to share about our experience here at Unity and what a wonderful church home we have here in Fort Mill.
John's job moved us to Fort Mill, so we wanted to find a church home that was similar to what we had in Charlotte, but closer to us. So we went to different churches around the area, but really felt at home here at Unity. We wanted a traditional service with a great children and youth ministry and found it here. We joined Unity in 2017 and have been members ever since. Our kids were becoming involved in children's ministry, and we had found a home in a Sunday school class with parents of younger children. And then COVID hit. We tried to watch Sunday service at home, but we all struggled to keep focus with the temptations of everything that being at home entails. We completely got out of practice. Even when Sunday school opened back up for the kids and for us, we didn't go back regularly. It wasn't until this year that we decided to step up and out of our comfort zone by getting back into the practice of going to Sunday school and regularly going to church again. With Caroline being in the confirmation class, we felt it was important to set an example. We decided to give the fellowship class a try because a friend had recommended it. So one Sunday, we decided to go to Sunday school in the fellowship hall because I had remembered it being called the fellowship class. We ended up, however, sitting through the new members class and listening to an entire lesson on what it means to be a Presbyterian, which is definitely important and a good reminder, but embarrassing when they ask if you're interested in joining and you're already a member. We finally made our way, however, to the fellowship class in the historic sanctuary and listened to a wonderful series on the parables. So when you're thinking about how you can step up and step out, I encourage you all to make that leap of faith by taking a step towards sharing your time, talent, and financial resources with the church. Even if you're unsure or not feeling confident, God is there with you, helping you make that first step, just like He helped us come back. Thank you.
Michelle and John, thank you. Thank you very much for sharing that bit of your faith. Thank you for sitting through that lesson on being Presbyterian as well, even without your intention of doing so. My friends, God has given us such